In Year 3, we have been studying the text Man on the Moon by Simon Bartram, and it's all about a main character called Bob who goes to work on the moon. I've got Lacey and Kyan from Class 6 here to read their diary entries that they wrote in their role of Bob.
Dear Diary, this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. and got dressed. After that, I enjoyed a cup of hot tea and 2 yummy eggs for breakfast. Then I cycled to my rocket launch pad. On my way, I stopped to buy an interesting newspaper and some chewy chocolate toffees. By 8 o'clock, I started by cleaning the moon because it was very untidy. And then when I finished cleaning very cautiously, I had a big scrumptious picnic with my helpful, happy friends, which are called Sam the Man on Saturn and Billy the Man on Mars. Then, after we had our lunch, we talked about the shimmering stars and told jokes. They were really funny jokes, and we had a great, wonderful time. Later, I looked in the air and the tourists arrived. I wasn't ready, but it was my job, so I tiredly entertained them for 2 whole hours, doing star jumps, handstands, somersaults, and much more. Then I sold lots of nice stationery souvenirs, and all of them were gone. Every souvenir was gone. After that, I gave them a very interesting tour on the moon. Then I gave them lots of cool facts, and all of a sudden one of them asked, "Are aliens real?" I responded with, "Aliens aren't real," very calmly. When they all went home, I checked the craters just in case anybody had fallen in. Nobody fell in, so I went in my epic rocket ship. Then I turned on my moon's night lights and headed back to Earth. When I got to Earth, I went back home after being in the crazy rush hour. I had a calm, relaxing bath full of hot boiling water. Then I got into bed with a really yummy cup of milky cocoa. See you tomorrow, Bob.
Did you enjoy that book, Kyan?
Yeah.
Why did you enjoy it?
Because
what did you find interesting about it?
I like the moon.
Ah, brilliant. So you enjoyed that it was about the moon. Yeah. Fantastic. Thank you.
Dear Diary, this morning I woke up at 6 a.m. and got dressed. After that, I enjoyed a cup of hot tea and 2 yummy eggs for breakfast. Then I cycled my way to my rocket launch pad. On my way, I stopped to buy an interesting newspaper and some chewy chocolate toffees. By 8 o'clock, I was at the rocket launch pad, and when I got there, I put on my special Man on the Moon suit, then set off to work. When I got there, I cleaned the dirty moon, and when I did that, I had lunch with my friends Sam and Billy. After a great lunch, I performed to tourists from Earth for over 2 hours. When I did that, I sold shiny souvenirs to them and gave them a guided tour. Then I checked the craters, but as normal, no one was in there. By 5 o'clock, I got to Earth. On Earth, it was rush hour, and all the buses and cars were in traffic. When I got home, I had a cozy bath, and when I did that, I was very happy because after hours of work, I got into my cozy bed. After a long day, I got to sleep with a cup of cocoa. Good night, Bob.
Did you enjoy the story Man on the Moon, Lacey?
Yes,
Why did you enjoy that story?
it's just interesting,
Okay, what did you find interesting about it?
the whole thing.
Okay, and if you had a question that you'd like to ask Bob, what would that be?
How many hours work did you do?
Each day. Brilliant. Thank you very much, Lacey.